feared and feared through Killarney. Now I'm back to hitching with the wind. But if Mickey Flynn should ever find me, I'll throw me caution all behind me and square off on that son of a bitch again. He cracked open a river too, he beat me Sunday through and through, and so jiggle my unconscious frame. I won me healthy sheriff fights, well lucky son still have me life since Mickey Flynn beat me dumb and lame.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of Just the Always Next Year podcast. This is going to go out to all of our individual shows. This will be on TJ's One of Us, PTBNL, Whiskey Ramble. It's going to be everywhere. We are very, very excited to introduce a new member to the team. But first, I am your host tonight. I am Shane. I run ANYP. I bring in all of these people to give entertainment, and right now we need it because literally nothing is going on. We're all stuck in our homes, and that blows. But one way we're going to make that better is we are incorporating comedy into our shows now on purpose, not just ironically in some of these sports shows. We are introducing our newest show and newest comic and member, Tommy Nicoletti. Tommy, how are you, man?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm super excited to have something other than sports to talk about.
I mean, same.
Right. And I know that's going to piss a lot of people off who are ANYP loyal listeners. They're like, well, what else are you good for, Shane? Well, almost nothing except comedy. And that's where you come in. So we're super, super excited to get you in. You have a history in comedy so far. You've performed locally at different places, but for right now, people can find you online. Why don't we start off with some of your links where people can find you? Any social media platform or anything like that. Go ahead.
So on Twitter, it's at Tommy_Nicoletti, Nicoletti. And YouTube, same, just Tommy Nicoletti. You can just type it in, you'll find me doing, right now I'm just making like dumb Corona videos because I'm bored and I'm losing my mind as well. And that's the only thing that's keeping me sane. So yeah, and then Instagram I think is also Tommy_Nicoletti. If you want to follow me. If you don't, it's all good.
So, and I did not tell you that I was going to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. You're basically best friends with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, correct?
Yeah, because I wore, oh my God, yeah, because of the tax fucking thing that I did.
Yes. So
Joseph Gordon-Levitt posted a thing on Twitter. It was like for 30 minutes he was just going to share like ridiculous photos. And I had one where like for my tax return I bought a giraffe suit because like why the fuck not? And everyone says that I have a long neck like a giraffe. So I was like, dude, yeah, that's like the greatest joke in the world. And it was only like $60. I was like, yes. So did that, and then Joseph Gordon-Levitt like actually liked the tweet and like retweeted. I was like, yes.
And he commented on it. He says, I hope you wore that everywhere.
Oh, dude, and I wear it as much as possible. I'm wearing it right now.
Of course you are. Look, honestly, if we weren't on a podcast, because we've yet to truly and fully evolve video media.
You have yet to see my final form. I'm like Frieza from Dragon Ball Z.
That's so corny.
It's going to be 30 episodes. Krillin dies. Yamcha gets fucked. It's 10-10. What do they do? They're useless. Done. And then you finally get to see me. Boom.
And then there's Tommy in the actual.
And Frieza, I never knew if Frieza was a guy or a girl, which is really.
I still don't know.
Yeah, which I think is very progressive of Toriyama or whoever the fuck wrote that. I think it was Toriyama.
Who knows? But I always found that funny. That was one of the funniest pictures I had ever seen. And it is weird because you were essentially wearing a caricature version of yourself in that damn suit.
Yes, it's so meta. It's
so perfect. It's so perfect. Yeah. So I'm actually going to have you like retweet that again and like tag all of the different ANYP shows so that all the different various audiences can see just what we're working with here. And Joseph best bud, Tom.
Oh my God.
Tommy Nicoletti. But comedy, man, this is not, it's not an easy thing to break into or an easy thing to stay relevant in. And especially in today's society where everything offends everyone. And you had actually texted me a really interesting quote that kind of, I think says a lot about you in a positive way. And I know that some people may hear this in a negative way, but those people are fucking wrong. And that just is what it is.
Ooh.
But the quote that you had sent, about finding that line and having the willingness to gracefully cross it. And I thought that was brilliant. So first of all, if you remember the quote, I don't even know if you remember the quote that you had texted me the other day.
Yeah.
What was it? Who was it from? And why is it something that you kind of live by?
So I call it Carlin's theory because George Carlin had a really good and Dave Chappelle also calls them bars, and I really like how he refers to them like that. So George Carlin had a really good quote, and he said that the role of the comic is to find where society draws the line in the sand and then deliberately cross it from time to time. And I think that's like really important, and people are kind of forgetting that. And some people are taking comedy too seriously, and then there's other instances. I don't know. The debate part of comedy is so difficult because like all it takes for something to be funny is for someone to find it funny. Therefore, it's funny because it's funny to somebody, So it's like it's so hard to really like be able to debate that, and I think it's like gets ridiculous where people want to try to debate comedy online. It's just why it just gets boring.
At its core, like comedy is something that has forever been a societal need. Jokers and jesters, all these different things used to perform for entertainment value, and that's incredibly important.
Because
to bring levity.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Especially to like dark times, like I mean, not now necessarily, but yeah, like when people are scared or when people are feeling some type of way, like you always have the people that have to remain the same. Comedians have to be the people that still make jokes because like no, like that's what we do. We're still gonna do that.
Of course.
And then that creates the distraction for other people to like, maybe take the tension off the moment for like a split second.
And I do think that the comedians and comics, all around do have that unique ability to connect with a particular audience that I feel doesn't necessarily connect with the things that are going wrong in society all the time. And they bring that level of awareness in like almost like a romantic kind of a way. Like this is your language that you're speaking to your people, to your audience, to those who, deem you, Tommy Nicoletti, funny. And you may have a very real point of view and really good information that you can get to that crowd just by tackling it through humor and wrapping it so eloquently back around. And you do a great job with that in a lot of your different bits. And it's something that I'm sure will feature a ton. Yeah, of course, man. I don't just pick anyone to join, the ANYP network here, man. You were you are the only comic that I reached out to. So yeah, man, you do great work, and people are going to absolutely love you.
I hope so. I'm ready for it.
But like I said, comedy's weird to kind of break into. So, first of all, what kind of got you into comedy in the first place? And if you have any heroes in the industry, who may they be?
So I always kind of grew up in a household where I could just like laugh or others were laughing. So it was kind of fun that way. But the first person, because I watched a lot of stand-up in middle school, but anyone that I watched, it wasn't like, oh, I want to do that. It was always like, I don't think I could do that, or I don't have the want to do that. But then I watched Daniel Tosh's '07 Completely Serious stand-up special, and that like changed everything. I don't know what it was about that special, because it's not like the greatest special in the world or anything like that, but like at the time it hit really hard, like the relentless of how good his writing was at the time. And then he got Tosh Bueno, and now he's just kind of like, oh, I'm the douchebag comic, but like he's still good. But like I miss when he was sillier. But because that's like the guy that inspired me. But yeah, and then obviously Pryor, Carlin, Williams, Hicks, Murphy, Rock, Chappelle. Gotta throw Bill Burr in there, and Patrice O'Neal has an asterisk. If he was alive, he'd probably be the best comic right now. I think he would be toe and toe with Dave Chappelle right now.
I dig it, man. deep history for comedy for you. And I do love the fact that, it was, it's kind of a childhood environment that you had, which I don't think a lot of people always had, and to keep comedy and keep joy, and probably some sarcasm, because I know your personality. I have to assume that those who molded you are also very sarcastic.
At times. I mean, I'm white, so things worked out. It wasn't like a big deal.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Looking back, it was kind of like I don't know. I had really nothing to complain about.
There you go. All right, so we're obviously going to be bringing you in here on a podcast first kind of a basis, but we do know that you have additional aspirations, beyond just the audio platform at this point. First of all, what is the name of the podcast that you're going to be hosting and running, and what's kind of your ideal theme for it, or any minor ideas that are going into it?
Well, the name is Not Another Podcast, and that's just because, like, I don't know, I think it's funny that there's so many podcasts, so I just thought it would be a funny, like, parody-ish name. But yeah, I just want it to be a love letter to comedy, just all things that I find funny, but that I think others might find funny as well. So, like, a segment that I want to do is a couple segments of, like, Unsheltered Lunch, which would be just me eating different food that I've never tried, since I'm Aspergery as shit. So I want to like get over the anxiety of food, because it's annoying. It's just really annoying, and I need to get over it. So it'd be therapeutic and hilarious to do that, I think. And then any sketch ideas, movie pitches that I come up with during the week, I can just pitch them on the show. And then just a geek out about stand-up. My heroes, whoever is a guest, if there's a guest, a co-host, whoever, just talk comedy. Who our heroes are, who we're inspired by, and who to look out for. Who some of the comedians right now who have like albums out that you should be checking out. Like Sam Merle has, I forget the name of it because I'm a douchebag. But no, he has I think it's I Got This, and it's really fucking good, and it's at like 1.5 million. Like, comedians that are self producing are doing well, and that's awesome to see comedians have all the power again within the industry going forward. I want to see more of that, and we're seeing a lot of it, and I like that. So yeah. I want to just support everything comedy on the show.
I dig that, and obviously you'll be streaming your own content throughout that as well, which is something all the ANYP guys who now know you are looking forward to. You also have a TikTok. You have joined the teens and the Ute.
I mean, yes, but like I don't post on there because it sucks.
Of course it sucks.
It's not. I thought it'd be fun, and it's not fun, so I don't post on there as much. And I'm sad.
Man.
I thought it'd be fun. I thought it would be fun, and it's not fun.
I'll be honest.
But they make it look fun, yo. It's fucked up. I don't like it.
Well,
they make it look really fun, and it's not.
It's ridiculous. I will say. Yeah. The only TikTok of yours that I have seen, you posted it to one of the social media platforms that you're on, is you like jumping on a bed as if you were like a fucking pterodactyl.
Oh, yeah.
Backs or something.
Yeah, that was because we found out Tom Holland was remaining as Spider-Man. Or there was some Sony was PMSing, and they were like, "No, we're gonna take Spider-Man." Disney. Right. Disney was like, "Bitch, no, the fuck you're not." And then Tom Holland was back, and then I was really excited, and then. And Tom Holland didn't like it, so I guess he doesn't like Spider-Man fans. I'm kidding. I love Tom Holland, but
I also love Tom Holland. Incredibly awesome. Talented, multi-talented human.
Yeah, very, very talented human. Talking about peak human. That's peak human right there.
That is peak human. So we do this thing, and by we and do this thing, I mean you're the first who's actually going to go through this process. Because you're the first non-grouped bit that I've kind of acquired here. I've always been acquiring people and things in chunks, and you're a standalone guy, and we're excited for that. And because of that, you're coming with an audience that is just yours, and we're bringing you into an audience of 7 or 8 different podcasts that are already with the ANYP network, and no one fucking knows you yet. So we are going to do a thing called Tommy's 13. I am going to ask you 13 really, really basic questions in a fairly rapid fire thing. You can either answer them 100% honestly and take a minute if you need to, or you can just roll with the first thing that comes to your head. You're a funny guy. I feel like you're pretty good on your feet here.
Okay.
And I promise they're easy.
Okay.
So, you ready?
I don't know if I trust you.
You can partially trust me. There might be like 1 or 2.
Oh, okay. All right. There's going to be 1 or 2 that throw me the fuck off. All right.
Maybe. 1 or 2 that might make you think a little bit more. All right. Here we go.
Dude, that's my kryptonite. Anyway, go.
Thinking and being a person?
a little bit.
All right, man. Well, here we go. We're going to start off Tommy's 13 now, semi-rapid fiery. Tommy has already told us that he has a fear and an anxiety of food because he's not a person. So, Tommy, what is your favorite food?
Oh, that's so hard. I want to say pizza, honestly, like a good pizza.
Sounds like every other child in America.
Like a good pizza, maybe. Yeah, no, or tacos, but not like a Mexican taco, like an American taco. That's disgusting. Like one, yeah.
An American taco that's disgusting.
Yeah, an American, that's like disgusting. Like, cause you know what I mean? Cause like the more disgusting something is, that means like the better it's gonna taste.
I mean, I can't dispute the logic on that.
I mean,
Question 2.
Right? Exactly.
Your favorite stand-up special that you have seen?
Okay. So, that's so hard. That's so hard.
This is one of 2 that I felt like we're going to make you have to think, because I felt like there were too many.
There's so many. What are we talking about here? I will answer this seriously if you want. Like, yeah, what are we talking about here? Are we talking different, like, alive comics, like best special, like that has of people that are alive or people that are dead?
It could be either. Just your, like, if someone asks you, like,
Probably,
hey, go ahead.
One of Pryor's, I don't remember the name of it, but I think it's the Sunset Strip one. I don't know if it's that. I believe that one, or Eddie Murphy Raw.
Eddie Murphy Raw is a classic for everyone. People dig that.
And then probably George Carlin again. That special is really fucking good. If you want a special if you want a special where like it'll make you think and laugh, but it's not central, like you're not just gonna laugh your fucking ass off, you're gonna laugh and like be thinking. George Carlin again, dude, it's fucking awesome.
He's brilliant.
Yeah,
and he is one of those, comics that tie societal difficulties and struggles and real world things and bring it totally full circle. Brilliant comic.
One of the best to ever do it.
All right, so we got the preseason questions 1 and 2 out of the way, and I'd like to remind Tommy and all of our listeners of the definition of rapid fire for the remaining 11 questions.
Oh, Jesus fuck. Okay.
So here we go.
I'm slow in nature, though. It's just, okay. All right.
I know. Rapid fire for you is standard fire for everyone else.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. All right, go.
Maybe I should have pre-screened some of these for you.
Nah, you're fine. It's good.
But here we go.
We'll get through it. We'll just get through it. It's whatever.
We will. It's your commercial, so we will get through it. I mean,
I guess. Yeah, that is true.
All right, so a guilty pleasure of yours.
Video games.
Okay. I have some questions that I can't get to because it's not part of the rapid fire, so I will continue on.
Yep, exactly.
All right, your favorite television show?
Right now, currently, BoJack Horseman, even though it's over. So good.
Fucking hate that show, but okay.
What? I mean,
know
it's
you
not
were
for
gonna
everyone.
Get angry. Yeah.
It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. It's very niche.
It is. It was, honestly, it was recommended to me by a friend.
All right, either that or Archer.
Archer's a quality choice, and I accept that one far more easily than the other. All
Compromise. Right. I got you.
There it is. That's where we're at. All right, so everyone's got one. We've already semi-established yours as Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but I'm going to roll out the question anyway. Your celebrity crush?
Oh, yeah, JGL, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be everyone's. He's a beautiful man.
Yes.
Um,
That's peak human. That's
So-
peak human.
it's peak human.
That was peak human. JGL, get out.
Oh
of
yeah,
here.
Angels in the Outfield.
That's a dude. That's a dude.
That's the one. All right, your favorite movie?
Inception.
Or go-to movie? Thank you, man. That is my favorite movie. How the fuck?
Yep.
How have we never talked about that? That's brilliant.
I don't know. I can talk about that movie for hours.
Well, we will eventually have a podcast, I'm sure,
let's
talking
do
about
it.
just
Oh,
that,
yeah.
breaking down
hell
whether
yeah.
it falls or not.
Yes. Okay.
Um,
I'm down. 100%.
All right, an establishment that you will absolutely not patron. So somewhere that you will not go, a business, a shop, anything.
Oh, dude, I don't know, man. Like
Everyone's got somewhere that's pissed them off, like a fast food restaurant,
shit,
a game
okay.
store, like anything.
Well, I mean, yeah, GameStop. I just don't go there anymore.
All right.
Just no. There's no need for you anymore.
Well, they've just closed 200 stores effective, I don't know, yesterday.
Oh, Toys R Us,
So-
because I used to work there, and I don't. Yeah, Toys R
Well,
Us. Was
they
no
don't
fun.
exist anymore.
Exactly.
So there you
Good.
go. All right.
Good. I used to love Toys R Us too when I was a kid. No,
Well,
as an
you're a
adult,
kid.
no.
You were conditioned to love it as a kid. That's
Exactly,
Disney
man.
World for children. A hidden talent
Yo,
of
that's so
yours.
true though. What's up?
A hidden talent of yours.
A hidden talent?
If you have one.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I have a really long neck.
You do. You're like Merton Hanks, and I know that you don't know who that is.
Yeah.
He was a
I
49er.
don't.
Yeah,
Oh,
I figured
well,
not.
That's fine.
He was a San Francisco 49er in the 90s.
But yeah, no, like it's actually really cool. I am like part giraffe almost.
Yeah, you.
It's
like I
pretty
said,
incredible.
You are the caricature in which Joseph Gordon-Levitt has now forever known you as.
I know. Yeah, and he will forever know me as.
Of course he will. Your gamer tag, you have mentioned that you are a video game guy, in case any of our people want to come on and play you in any of the games that you have.
All right, so I have two though. So so if I'm playing games, one of them is Autismo the Wise, and that's like a Star
Okay.
Wars Darth Plagueis kind of meme, and then the other one is Septibus Orgy.
Nice.
Yeah, it puts Philly on the map, you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah, everyone
right.
always asks me, "You from Philly?" And I go, "Yeah."
What gave it away?
Yeah. What part?
An embarrassing moment in your life.
Oh, I have so many.
We know.
Oh, dude, that's rough. Probably when I got kidney stones in like 10th grade. That was pretty embarrassing.
How is that embarrassing?
Cause like the doctor was weird about it. I don't. Yeah, no. It's just it was just embarrassing for me. It's not like a public thing. Well, now it is, I guess.
It is now.
Dun dun dun.
All right. Most commonly performed active task or activity that goes into Tommy Nicoletti's week. What is something that you do the most?
Write jokes.
All right. This is one of my favorite
That's
questions.
so on the fucking nose, but that's honestly what it is. I just sit around and I just write jokes.
And that's good. That means you're forever
Yeah,
going to have content
yeah.
for the show.
I mean, hopefully. Yeah, that's the goal.
So this next one is one of my favorite questions, and I stole it from another podcast.
Okay.
And I feel like it's important because you're a picky eater, and I feel like everyone likes this particular food.
Fuck,
So,
dude.
what is your favorite way to eat a potato?
I guess if it's a French fry.
So, if a French fry.
Yeah. I guess our French fries are potatoes. I think.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't know. My brain doesn't go past that. It's just that's a potato, I think.
Oh my God! First
Yeah.
base of the potato world, and he's just sitting out there.
So I guess no, I don't eat like potatoes like that. Like I haven't had mashed potatoes. Like no.
Oh well, hey,
no.
that's going to be another thing that happens and occurs on this show, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
All right. And the 13th question, and this is just a personal favorite of mine. I do ask this one to quite a few people. If you were ever met in a back alley, who is the one celebrity or comic in your particular case that you would 100% not want to get into a fight with?
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Oh my God. That I wouldn't want to get into a fight with.
That you would not want to get into a fight with.
Okay. Option A is JGL because we homies. We're supposed to be homies. Like you can't. I don't want to be fighting you. You know what I mean?
Well, I
He's
mean,
one. He would be one. And two would probably be like any of the kids from Stranger Things because I don't want to get into a fight with children.
I think that's fair. All right.
I mean, I think they're still like.
You
Yeah,
went like
they're
a
not
really
18 yet.
different route on this. Like
Well,
most
yeah.
people for the back alley fighter, like let me think of the biggest,
I mean,
strongest dude.
honestly though, it would be great to have Patrice O'Neal just stand there making fun of me as I get mugged or whatever you said.
To narrate that,
Yeah. Oh,
that would
be
be
great.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Honestly, that should be
Patrice,
something you should welcome
Carlin.
for your career. Is have a fantastic, iconic
Yeah.
comic.
Just have
narrate
the
your ass
closest I
beating.
can get is just Colin Quinn will be standing there. It'll be Colin Quinn and Bobby Kelly. Will just be standing there just narrating me getting mugged in a back alley or some shit.
I would love Morgan Freeman to narrate my ass whooping. Honestly,
Dude,
like I think that'd be pretty solid.
I would love to see
They
Morgan
watching
Freeman
me.
have to actually like narrate like an R-rated, like a super R-rated funny like Seth MacFarlane comedy. Like you know how
That'd be amazing.
Patrick Stewart does like a character? I would love to see Morgan Freeman do like just a whole season on Family Guy. That'd be great. It'd be so dumb.
It would be amazing though.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you're always going to recognize that voice, and you're going to put together. It's just
Exactly.
going to be. But
Just
Tommy,
like
that
Patrick
was
Stewart.
just like Patrick Stewart. That was the Tommy's 13 and honestly, it was an inaugural one because, like I said, I typically acquire groups, not solo acts. So thanks for playing along on that one, man.
Hey, no problem.
We went
was
so
fun.
far 12 minutes longer than we anticipated going for this commercial. This is effectively now becoming a segment. I think we're rapidly approaching that time. So let's go real quick one more time. Remind everyone of your links and what your future podcast will be called.
The future podcast will be called Not Another Podcast, and you can find me on Twitter at TommyNicoletti.com, at Tommy Nicoletti, Tommy_Nicoletti, and then YouTube is Tommy Nicoletti, and then Instagram would be Tommy Nicoletti, or yeah, you'll figure it out.
We'll work
It's
on that.
basically that. It's basically that. It's a variation of those two. It's either Tommy space Nicoletti or Tommy_Nicoletti. You'll figure it out. You're smart.
There it is.
You're smart.
It's the one that looks like a giraffe.
I mean, yeah, that
So-
too. You'll figure that
yeah,
out.
Exactly.
The
Or
one with the
one that's
really
followed
long
by
neck.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I mean, that hasn't happened yet. He has not followed me.
It might. You never know. It's
He
a burner.
better. That'd be awesome, dude.
He's
That'd
probably
be
got a
great.
burner.
Dude, you know how clutch that would be? He hits me up after this or whatever the fuck happens with this, and he's on a burner. He goes, "Yo, dude, this is Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I'm on a burner. What's good, man?" That'd be awesome.
That's
That'd
it.
be amazing.
Yeah, that's guest number one.
Oh,
give him
dude,
a voice, like a voice
Bro.
box, voice changer, whatever they're called.
This is
Joseph
Gordon-Levitt.
That's it. I'll wear my Bane mask and I'll call.
Oh my
it.
God, yeah. I was made of the darkness.
So, all right, we're approaching 30 minutes. We gotta cut it.
Fine.
So you're gonna be able to find Tommy and all the links that he stumbled through moments ago. We're actually gonna share all of those different links on all the different Twitter handles that we currently are using for ANYP. So first and foremost, you can find it on at ANY Podcast. Then you can find it on my personal. I think most of you guys follow me at this point. It's at Shane_Meade. You can find it on our Hockey Shows podcast that's going to come out. It's Disciples of Ed. That is at Disciples of Ed. You can find it at our Philadelphia Phillies show, which is the PTBNL podcast, because we swear to God we will eventually name it. We just don't know when or what. Maybe Tommy will name it for us. We don't know. But that is at ANYP Phillies. And then we have Whiskey Ramble at Whiskey Ramble PC. Not because we are, but because podcast didn't fit in the handle. But we'll kind of be throwing all these links out there several times over the next week or two as we kind of get things started here for Tommy. While you are searching and navigating through all of Tommy's material that he currently has out and all the different avenues, I think mainly YouTube, that he has things, during the time that it is loading on your computers, I want you on your phones to go to www.thejackdolls.com and support our intro outro music here for ANYP. As you know, with the coronavirus, we've said this at the front and back ends of all of our shows in the last several weeks. Many small businesses and especially musicians are out of an income. Their entirety of their yearly income comes from performing shows for people like yourselves, people like us. And to know that their shows have now been canceled and their livelihood has impacted their children, they can use all of the extra bits that we can kind of throw their way. So if you want to check out any of their merchandise, it's again www.jackdolls.com. You can also find them on Facebook. Just search the Jack Dolls. And then their Patreon. It's just www.patreon.com/the Jack Dolls. They have a podcast called The Rookery. They're great. They're awesome humans. And it would mean a lot to them. It would mean a lot to me if you were able to donate a little bit of money towards their way, and you'll get great stuff back, whether it's t-shirts, coffee mugs, CDs or albums, just online music, or extra podcast episodes. They're pretty good for that too. Whiplash over there is a funnier than anything human. He should be on a show with Tommy at some point. He's pretty fucking great. You would enjoy it. He is a funny guy. But Tommy, thank you so much, man. 1, for joining the network. 2, for coming on and shooting this 15-minute commercial that we've doubled in time. I think that's because we both can't shut the hell up when we talk to each other, which I think is a really good sign for all future shows to come.
Of course.
All right. Well, Tommy, I'm excited to get stuff going, man.
So am I.
Yeah. And then for now, we're gonna sign this one out. We're gonna send this back over to the Jack Dolls to send us out, and we will see you guys, like I said, in the coming weeks with Tommy's first show.
A fighting man I used to be, revered and feared through Killarney. Now I'm back to hitching with the wind. But if Mickey Flynn should ever find me, I'll throw me caution behind me and square off on that son of a bitch again. He cracked open a river too, he beat me solid through and through, danced a jig over my unconscious frame. I won me healthy sheriff fights, well lucky souls still have me life since Mickey Flynn beat me dumb and